Hello, Plainfield. This is Mayor Adrian O'Mapp, bringing you Kwanzaa greetings for 2020. Kwanzaa reminds us of who we are as a people, our culture and traditions, and our connection to our ancestors who gave this world math and science, the origins of which are anchored in the ancient mystery system of Egypt. Kwanzaa has a spiritual quality to it that lets us know of our inherent value and worth. We must always remember that Africa is the cradle of civilization. It is the continent where the first human beings, our ancestors, roamed, eventually making their way to this the new world long before there was a Christopher Columbus. Ivan van Sertima reminded us that they came before Columbus. As we celebrate this cultural holiday, I encourage all people of African descent to use the 7 principles to unite and to uplift African people everywhere. We must unite and we must be committed to self-determination in a way that will allow our collective work and responsibility to be the ties that bind us together as brothers and sisters. And our cooperative economics must sustain us in a purposeful way, allowing us to restore our people to their traditional greatness. We must always use our creative energy to beautify our communities for those who will come after us. We must have faith in each other and in everything we do. And so, to all of the residents of Plainfield, Amelia and I say, Happy Kwanzaa, Habaragani.
Hi, I am Laurel Edwards, and I'm here today talking about Kwanzaa. First of all, I want to wish everyone a happy Kwanzaa and welcome you to the first annual virtual Kwanzaa held by the city of Plainfield. So on behalf of myself, the mayor, the Honorable Adrian O'Mapp, City Council, and the Plainfield Division of Parks and Recreation, I'd like to again welcome you to our annual Kwanzaa event, virtual. So before you can begin any Kwanzaa celebration, you absolutely must start with a libation ceremony. Now, the libation ceremony is simply just acknowledging our ancestors, all the people who have came before us, who have paved the way for us. Start with a simple Yoruba prayer. Ame tutu, ele tutu, igon tutu. And our ancestors, John Lewis, Marcus Garvey, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth. And I want to give you the opportunity to say your ancestors, your grandparents, William Edwards, my grandmother, Bertha Shackelford, and any ancestors that you have in your home. Amen. And we want to also acknowledge our present family that live with us, that continue to help us and support us. Amen. We want to acknowledge all the children. Amen. And we also want to acknowledge all the children who have not been born yet. Amen. Dua. Thank you. Kwanzaa has been celebrated since the 1960s, but you may not quite know how to celebrate it in your home. So today we're going to pretty much give you a brief overview of how to celebrate Kwanzaa in your home. Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of life observed for 7 days from December 26th to January 1st by people of African descent to honor our heritage. This week-long celebration may include songs, dances, African drums, storytelling, poetry, and on December 31st, we celebrate with a huge feast called the Caramel. It was modeled after the first harvest celebrations in Africa, and the meaning of the name Kwanzaa comes from the Swahili phrase Matunda ka Kwanzaa, which means the first fruits of the harvest. The symbols of Kwanzaa include the mazoa. Those are the fruits and the crops of our harvest. The crops or the fruits symbolize African harvesting as the rewards of productivity and our collective labor as a people. The mkeka is the mat. The mat symbolizes the foundation of the African diaspora, traditions and heritage. The kinara symbolizes African roots. The mashuma saba are the 7 candles. The 7 candles represents the 7 principles on which Kwanzaa is founded, called the Nguzo Saba. Every one of the 7 candles for each day of Kwanzaa, emphasizing the different principles also associated with Kwanzaa. The principles and symbols reflect the values of African culture and promote community among African Americans throughout the diaspora. The mahindi is the corn. The corn represents children and the future which belongs to them. The Kiyombo Ka Umoja is our unity cup. The unity cup symbolizes the foundation, principles, and the practice of unity. The Zawadi represent the gifts of Kwanzaa. Those are the drums that you see, the artwork that you see around the room, the carvings, the books, and all the other items that can be given as gifts. The gifts represent our labor and our love. It also symbolizes the commitments that our parents make to their children. Our colors on the candles are red, black, and green. These colors were originally established as colors of freedom and unity by Marcus Garvey. The black is for the people, the red is our struggle that they've endured, and the green for the future and the hope of our struggles. The celebration of Kwanzaa includes the acknowledging and the honoring of our 7 principles, the Nguzo Saba. Each day, a Kwanzaa candle or a symbol is lit, and this ceremony provides an opportunity to discuss these valuable principles and meanings. The first night, the black candle in the center is lit, and the principle of umoja is discussed. Umoja means maintaining unity as a family, community, and race for all of our people. On the second day, we light the red candle. Kuja Chakalia means self-determination, defining, naming, and creating and speaking for ourselves. On the third day, we light a green candle. The third day is Ujima, collective work and responsibility, building and maintaining our community and solving our problems together. On the fourth day, we light a red candle, Ujama, cooperative economics, building and maintaining retail stores and other businesses to help and support our communities. On the fifth day, Nia, purpose, to work collectively to build communities that will restore the greatness of our African people and our families. On the sixth day, Kaumba, creativity, to find new innovative ways to leave communities more beautiful and beneficial than they were before. And on the seventh day is Imani. Imani is faith, the belief in God, family, heritage, our leaders, and others that will lead to the victory of African around the world. Those are the 7 principles of the Nguzo Saba. Kwanzaa celebrations usually include drumming, dancing, a variety of African music, culture, poetry readings, everything that highlights all the wonderful things that our African and African community represents. So now, guys, you have it. Everything that you need to know to celebrate Kwanzaa in your own homes. So on behalf of the city of Plainfield, we want to wish everybody a wonderful holiday celebration and a wonderful Kwanzaa. Habar Gani. Kwaheri, everyone.
I can hear you. Go over. Sometimes it feels cold and you feel all alone. But hold on, better days are coming. It can be rough in this world, oh yeah. I know it ain't easy, but hang on in there. I know better days are coming. You sing good, you sing bad. You've been happy and sad. But just remember, that's better days, oh yeah, better days are coming. friends, they will leave you all by yourself. But don't cry, 'cause better days are coming. Oh, better days, better days, better days are coming. It's only a season, oh yeah, for you to go through. You have to stay focused and never lose sight. I know people, yeah, people, they can't see the hurt you feel inside. So keep on smiling, 'cause everything will be alright. Better days, yeah, 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 yeah. Days, better days, better days are coming your way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better days, better days, yeah, yeah. All you have to do is believe it. Better days are coming. Better days are coming your way. Oh, soon. Oh.
Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea Young, and I am so happy to be celebrating this holiday season with all of you. As I celebrate Kwanzaa from December 26th to January 1st, I am reminded of the origins of Kwanzaa and why this holiday continues to have meaning every year, especially this year. Most people do not know Kwanzaa was born out of a painful time for the Black community. In 1965, tensions between the police and the Black community often erupted into physical confrontations and, unfortunately, riots. During that time, Dr. Mulana Karenga in 1966 came up with Kwanzaa to focus on the Black community's experience and need for a way forward. Many of the conditions that made Kwanzaa necessary in 1966, such as police confrontations, riots, protests, and pain, are similarly present this year. So in the spirit of Kwanzaa's purpose for healing the wounds of our community, I light a candle for umoja, unity. I reflect on my commitment to help maintain or rebuild the unity within my family and community. I light a candle for Kuchi Chagalia, self-determination. Being able to determine one's future is largely a part of truly being free. Therefore, we must be willing participants in determining our destiny. I light a candle for Ujima, collective work and responsibility. I remind myself of the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child," and know that we must collectively work together to improve our village. I light a candle for Ujama, cooperative economics. I commit to economic sustainability of my community by supporting businesses that demonstrate excellence in service to our citizens. And I will assist organizations with my talent, time, and money. I light a candle for Nia, purpose. The commitments I make to myself, family, and community will require a sense of purpose to bring to fruition. I light a candle for Kumba, creativity. I will need to be creative to discover meaningful actions that can be taken to bring my commitments into existence. I will light the final candle on the 7th day of Kwanzaa, Imani, faith. And I will think about faith, hope, and love. And that as the new year brings a sense of renewal and rebirth, I will remember that at the most basic aspect of any human endeavor is the faith that things will get better. With this said, I wish all of you a very special Kwanzaa. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Janae Hemmings. I am so honored to be invited by BKS1 Radio to do this dance for the Kwanzaa celebration. I just want to wish the city of Plainfield a happy Kwanzaa and everyone a happy holiday season.
You're rocking with the best. DJ Storm Norm the General.
We are the sons of Bauchi, the great hunter of the Warinja Mountains. We are sons of Baule of the Ivory Coast. We are sons of Iket of Southeast Nigeria. We are sons of Makonde of Southeast Tanzania. We are the sons of the great islands of Rarotonga. We are sons of Yoruba of West Africa. We are sons of Orisana
every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high over listening skies. Let it resound loud as a rolling sea. Sing, wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. Oh my God, surely trouble the water. God of our wearies, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us so far along this way, thou who hast by thy might led us into your holy light. Keep us forever in your path, Lord. Lord, I pray. Then we will sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught. We'll sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought. Facing the rising sun, and it's a brand new day. It has just begun. Got to march on till the victory is won. Ooh, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me
Wasn't all that long ago. African Americans were slaves in this country. It was against the law for us to read, write, vote, own property, or get paid for the work that we did. America fought a civil war to settle the issue. But it's not settled. I do know this. United we stand, divided we fall, and freedom ain't free. Special thanks to the City of Plainfield, the Honorable Mayor Mapp, the City Council, the Plainfield Division of Parks and Recreation, and BKS1 Radio. Happy Kwanzaa, Plainfield.